Okay, in this recording I'm going to show you again how to create masks and maybe blend images together like this, and I'll also show you how to refine the edges of your masks. Okay, so I've already put two images into Photoshop. It looks like this layer actually needs rasterizing, so I'm going to go Layer, Rasterize, All Layers, and then that little icon there's disappeared. I'm going to hold down Shift to make this big. So I'll put this building inside this lady's face. I didn't take this portrait. Okay, so first thing I want to do is sort of select her face. So I'm probably going to use maybe the quick selection tool. Make sure I'm on the right layer. Let's run a bit slow. And then I'm going to take out the eyes and the eyebrows. Come on. Okay, and then I'm going to hold down Alt. I'm going to take out the eyes. You would spend a lot longer on this. I'm just rushing because it's a tutorial. So you can see I'm deselecting the eyes. Just want the face. Come on, it's really slow. Usually they're slow. And I want to take out the eyebrows. And I probably don't want this bit selected, I just wanted the skin. And probably don't want this finger selected, and the mouth I don't want selected either. Okay, so selected all of this skin, probably that should do the trick. So normally we would press delete and then the building would shine through, but remember that's destructive editing, so instead I'm going to create a mask. So this is the mask I've created with my selection, so I'm going to make it into a mask. Make sure you're on the right layer. Okay, so there is my horrendous mask, and it's the wrong way round. So if you remember from the last tutorial, go Command and I. Okay, so ta-da! It's horrendous. It's the worst mask ever. We can see it's all jaggedy and horrendous, but it's a face and it does what it says on the can. It's got the building inside. Right. Next thing I wanted to show you is if you click on your mask, you've got this stuff. This stuff here should come up that you can play with. So first of all is the density of the mask. Remember, if you don't want it completely to disappear, you make it grey. Well, this will make the mask grey. So if you can see that some of her features are starting to come back, so it's not completely, and you see it's gone grey. And then if I put it all the way down, it's back to normal. Okay. Feather. This is going to be the edges. Can you see how horrible those edges are? Can you see that this is going to feather the edges already? That looks much better. It's much smoother. Okay, and you can see your mask there. Now that's still quite basic. If you want to go further into adjusting your mask, which is this, you can go to refine the mask edge, and then it will bring this up. Now don't worry, your face hasn't gone completely red. It's just showing you where the mask is. It's painted in red. So if you click on here, it will show you what it looks like on the different colours, so you can see what your mask actually looks like. So on the layer it looks like that. On white, that's what the mask looks like, so it just gives you a better idea. I like it. On black usually. Actually, I'm going to cancel this and I'll make the mask look horrendous again. It might make it easier to see. Okay, so I've made it look even terrible again. Mask edge. Right, so now you can see very clearly the red shows the mask. I like put it on black and you can see exactly where your mask is on white. So it just gives you a really good, really helpful marching ants that show you exactly what you've selected. Okay, and put it on overlay. Right, and then you've got these to play with. Smart radius is quite cool. You can actually click on there and draw it in. That's another tutorial, you can try that yourself. Adjust edge, so if we smooth, it will actually start to smooth the edge, and you can feather the edge here, can you see? Contrast, you don't want that. You can shift the edges. I use this all the time for when I'm merging landscapes together. So you can shift the edge of what you selected, so I can put more or less. You see it's taking more of the mask away of where the edge was, or adding it. I'm going to take it away. Decontaminate colour, again, can be really, really helpful. It can figure out that that colour shouldn't be in the mask, particularly, again, for landscapes. It's not going to be that effective, I don't think, for what I'm doing. Okay, so that's just another way of really kind of refining what you've selected. That's okay. It's still, remember, I've still got it black, so it's really harsh density, but already you can see that's a lot smoother. And then I think I'd take the whole density down. There we go, so you can see bits of the building. Okay, what it does is when I press OK, it's put it out onto a new layer. So that was the old layer, which I no longer need, so I'm going to just delete that. Don't need that anymore. Okay, what I'm going to do now is I'll double click the background. I'm going to move that around until I kind of like this square actually framing a nose. No, maybe not. Yeah, that can be like on the pattern on a forehead. Yeah, something like that. And then obviously this just needs a crop. Press enter, crop. Where's it gone? Crop, 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 crop. There it is. Ta-da! Now I maybe want to show that a little bit more, so I'm going to go to my mask. I'm going to press X to swap them around. Black, brush tool. I want a soft brush, which I've got, nice and soft. Make that brush a bit bigger, because I want to see this a bit more. And I'm going to paint that. I'm on the mask, yes. Opacity 100%. I'm meant to be bringing it back. So this is bringing out, can you see, it's just, because I'm painting it black, bringing out more. So what I'm saying is you can go in and fine tune it, it's bringing out more of the building, because I'm painting black. It doesn't seem to be painting black. I've done something wrong. Okay, so there you go, we've merged two layers together. So you can see that was the layer, and that gives you an idea of how I've managed to create the mask. Okay, thank you, I'm done.